Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Have you ever made excuses for why you don't have what you want? Mindset matters. Overcoming responsibility deficits today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. Before we go on, it's important that you know who this show is for. Why? If you don't fit the target audience, you're not allowed to comment. Sorry, you're not allowed to be mean anyway. You can make fun of me as long as it's funny. Retweet and share this with somebody. Self actualizers are characterized by efficient perceptions of reality, the ability to judge situations correctly and honestly, alerted by the superficial and dishonest. I'm telling you this for a reason. You strive for self fulfillment and possess unique characteristics that enable you to perceive reality accurately and engage in meaningful pursuits outside of yourself. That's who this show is for. Self actualizers, agents of progress, making the most of your life. This micro podcast live stream, the only one of its kind right now on this subject, going live on X, formerly known as Twitter. Therefore, the most popular live stream podcast live right now on this subject, going live on X, is not for you if you take yourself too seriously, sweetheart. No. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover accurate truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help investors like you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Today on HSRL, it's not usually a topic that the majority of people care about, which is exactly why we need to talk about mindset. As an investor, you can't afford to not have accurate mental models of how the world works, or you will lose money, my friends. What's worse is if you go through life and never get ahead due to your state of mind. As long as you have a healthy mind and body, the only reason you will fail is due to your refusal to take full responsibility. Now, the psychological explanation for someone refusing to take personal responsibility for their actions is the first point of departure because I believe it is the core of conscientiousness. In other words, if you lack the trait of being conscientious, you're not going to make it. There are four common types of denial that prevent people from taking full responsibility for their actions. Number one is denial of fact, refusing to acknowledge that the problematic event or behavior even occurred. Okay, you have to face the objective facts. One way to do that is to learn how to observe the situation from a higher level. You can learn through meditation, which we can explore momentarily. I'm not going to meditate with you right now. We'll just talk about it a little bit more. Denial of impact, minimizing or downplaying the consequences and importance of the problematic behavior. You will experience what you tolerate. What you tolerate, you will experience. In other words, if you tolerate lack and limitation, guess what? You will continue to experience lack and limitation. Number three is denial of accountability, attempting to justify or excuse the behavior rather than accepting responsibility. This one is subtle because of the difficulty of admitting that you are making excuses. Okay. Often the Dunning Kruger effect takes over, where you think you are doing better than you actually are. Number four is denial of hope, refusing to acknowledge the possibility of making things better or improving in the future. It is what it is. That's the way it's always been. And I love this one. Nobody's perfect. Or the worst one is, I don't deserve this. Religious people love that one. They pray, "Oh Lord, please give me enough money to pay my bills, even though I don't deserve it." Am I wrong, church people? What are other factors that can contribute to this lack of responsibility? Anxiety and avoidance. Irresponsible behaviors may be a way to avoid discomfort or anxiety about the situation, right? We don't like pain, it hurts. Instead, we would rather stay in our comfort zone. Now, on the other hand, narcissism and entitlement contributes to a lack of taking ownership, a sense of being a victim and blaming others rather than taking responsibility. There are a number of people who possess a victim mentality. You probably can think of one right now, but you don't know how bad they attacked me. Boo effing who. Keep playing victim and see what you get. Another more precarious situation is mental health issues. Responsibility deficits can be a symptom of disorders like antisocial personality disorder or depression. Very successful people sometimes have chemical imbalances, which can be treated. Okay, there's good news. One person famously undergoes ketamine treatment for depression. There's nothing wrong with that. You can get help. We are made of chemicals. Almost everything can be diagnosed properly and effectively treated by professionals. One more common cause of failure is cognitive distortions, beliefs that minimize one's role and shift blame to external factors. This is a big one. Limiting beliefs. Have you heard that terminology, limiting beliefs? Your beliefs are all imaginary, just solidified. Once you recognize that, you can gain control over your mind. That's very interesting, you say, Sean Ellen Fenn. But how can we overcome responsibility deficits? Okay, in conclusion, allow me to give you 5 ways. Number 1, acknowledging your role and choices rather than external factors. Instead of worrying about people and things outside of your control, focus on what you can control. That is your reaction or non reaction to events and the story you tell yourself. We all tell ourselves a story to make sense of the world around us. It's called copium. Okay, make sure it's a story that points to the truth. Number 2, developing self awareness and willingness to look inward. Earlier, I mentioned meditation. Find a meditation practice that works for you. It doesn't have to be transcendental meditation, it can be as simple as going to a quiet place and noticing your breath. Number 3, setting clear expectations and boundaries. This is very important. Mismatched expectations get us into a lot of trouble. Set clear boundaries with yourself and others. Okay, we need parameters. That's why we make rules. Successful investors have a clear buy box, criteria for what they invest in and what they stay away from. Number 4, practicing accountability through small, achievable goals. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Thinking big and shooting for the stars is one thing, but making sure you have enough gas to get to your destination is another. Lastly, cognitive behavioral therapy. to change thought patterns and behaviors may be helpful for some people. Everyone is different. That's my time. I got to get back to work. Visit my X profile to learn more. I appreciate you watching Hidden Secrets Revealed live. I do this show on Wednesdays for fun. Okay, it's not necessary to follow me, but I do follow others who are adding value. They're funnier than me, they're smarter than me. They're teaching me something, they're entertaining. It's your choice though. Do what you want. Team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. The plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, processes, and workflows that we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. So I invite you to go to the official page of this show, safetymedia.com/HSRL. Self-actualizers can join our community. All you have to do is apply. There's a questionnaire at safetymedia.com/XOXO. Get into the inner circle via guild.xyz. It's a Telegram chat. I know not everyone likes Telegram, but I do. So for now, that's the way to get in. Go through guild.xyz/inner-circle. Lastly, before I let you go, I appreciate you guys watching today's episode of Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Okay, if what I'm going to say next does not apply to you, that's okay. You have my permission to click away. But listen, are you an accredited investor? This is not an offer, solicitation of an offer to buy or sell securities. Past performance is not an indication of future results. Investing involves risk and may result in partial or total loss. Prospective investors should carefully consider investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses, and should consult with a tax or legal advisor before making any investment decision. My lawyers are very happy that I make that disclaimer because my team and I are looking for brokers and other investors to partner with. Okay, we're looking for our first apartment building. I know it's crazy, but we're looking for our first apartment building. Investing in multifamily is the way we've chosen to create generational wealth. Okay, but not only that, it is providing a great place to live for other people. And right now, it is very expensive to buy your first home. So there's a lot of renters, and there's going to continue to be a lot of renters in America, and we need to provide for them. Okay, we're now accepting accredited and non-accredited investors to subscribe to our wait list. You can go to Inveresta.com. Multifamily investors, brokers, motivated sellers, hit me up on our X profile on aka formerly known as Twitter, at Inveresta. Lastly, Methods of Prosperity is my newsletter that goes out every week. This is for anyone who agrees that success leaves clues and it's possible to learn from history. I invite you to go subscribe at hello.seanalanfenn.com/methods. Thanks for making this the most popular live stream at this hour, broadcasting on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and the dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly, Sean Allen Fenn. I do invite you to belong higher, join our community. You can do that at safetymedia.com/XOXO to apply. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching this week's episode of Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Share it with somebody. Okay. I like you, but don't take my word for it. Decide for yourself.